What's up, everybody? This is Bamo from the KJ Podcast. You ever? Fuck. I'm tired. I'm tired. All right, let me restart this. What's up, everybody? This is Bamo and Jimmy from the KJ Podcast. You ever ready? Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want us to do in this podcast next, or what any topic you want us to talk about. Now, before we actually get started into the main podcast, I have this tradition. Every time I do a podcast, I always take my shirt off.
Do I have to do that too?
No. That's just for me.
Right.
But if you feel comfortable enough, go ahead and take your shirt off. It's up to you.
All right, cool. My pants are off and my shirt's still on.
Oh, that's fucking weird. All right, so to everybody who doesn't really know this might be another tester episode. I don't really know yet. We're trying to still figure this thing out because as this quarantine or as this pandemic is still going on, it's not safe for us to meet up and still keep social distancing in play. So we're doing multiple different things to make it sound better and make it more better quality content for y'all viewers to enjoy. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Okay. So I do have a couple things I would want to start this podcast off with. Let me find my notes.
All right, take your time.
Okay. So I think I got my first question. Okay, just this question for you. All right.
Yeah.
What is something that no one knows about you, PG or not?
What is something no one knows about me? Good. I got things.
Okay.
Damn, that's a hard one.
Okay, well, you think about it. I'm going to promote the other stuff that we have. So we have an Instagram. It's at K_J with a. Oh fuck! I completely messed up the promo. God damn it! I'm fucking tired, man. So it's uppercase K, lowercase J _ podcast. That's the Instagram. Go fucking hit that up, cause we post Instagram series on there too. Some series you won't see on fucking YouTube. So.
I think I got some.
All right, go ahead.
Like, whenever I go to school and people ask me what games I play, I deadass say Team Fortress 2, and no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Question.
Yeah.
Are you on speaker?
Oh shit, my bad.
No, you good, bro. I'm just trying to make sure the quality is as best as we can possibly make it.
Yeah. Want to repeat what I said?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Whenever I go to school and I start asking, like, have a topic about video games or something like that, niggas always ask me, what do you play? What's your favorite game? And I hit them up with Team Fortress 2, and they look at me and they're like, what the fuck is that?
Now, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I don't know what the fuck that is either, so what is it?
Bro. You're sad, bro.
Is it like a battle royale type of game?
Nah, it's a class-based shooter. It was before Overwatch, like way before Overwatch.
Okay. I might have to go hit it up.
In 2007.
Really? That's fucking old.
Yeah, it's 10 years old.
And you still play it?
Yeah, the shit still got players playing on it.
Why?
It's on Steam, like.
Alright, here's the thing. Do they have like DLCs and stuff like that game still?
No. But I can say this. Team Fortress 2 was one of the first games to include cosmetic items.
Oh, so you mean like skin packs and stuff like that?
It was like, well, they don't have skin packs, they have hats.
They have hats?
Yep. They got hats.
I'm not gonna lie. When you were trying to boost the game up and stuff like that, I wasn't expecting you saying hats.
I mean, they got skins now, but the first update that ever had economy items. By the way, you can sell items and get actual cash back.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay.
It's
The fucking hats.
It's funny.
Okay.
Are you gonna answer the question, bro?
Uh, let me go back to the question. See if I what is something that no one knows about you, PG or not? Um, hmm. PG or not? PG or not? Let me think about that. PG or not? Okay, I got two things. I'm gonna go with the PG version first. And
Yeah, yeah.
if you don't know what PG means, it means like for kids to hear type of thing. Um, but yeah, PG. I collect Pokemon cards.
Ooh, okay.
I have over 3,000 of them.
Gross, but okay.
All right, let's go with the more adult version. Let's say if anybody hurts my dog, you're gonna die.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of expecting
You
you
know what?
to.
I got something for my dog as well. All right. When
Mm-hmm.
I was when when I was 5, I pissed on my dog.
Wait, you fist fucked your dog?
I said I pissed on my dog.
Oh, you pissed on him. I was like, well, either one is fucking weird. Why'd you piss on your dog?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, so you mean like you were outside, like trying to go pee real quick, and just happened to run in front of you, type of thing?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, cool.
The worst part is she just stood there and took it.
Did
It's
she
like,
like?
Temper, get out of the stream.
Did she open her mouth?
No. She just
All right,
stood there.
all right. So you want to hear a funny story?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have not told anybody this because no one really asked this before. But when I lived in Alexandria, like up north, um,
Ooh, what?
yeah, I used to live there before lived here in Carolina. But when I used to live up there, I used to go to this little house that was considered like my babysitter's house. Like that's where I used to go to hang out with all my friends back in the day. Well, I was probably like 5 around that time, and I remember this so vividly because it was so fucking traumatizing. But I had like little tidy whities on, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm
those.
eyeball right now.
Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah.
So,
I got you.
so I was wearing those, and those were actually like really tight on me. I don't know why. I think they were just too small for me at the time. But
Yeah.
I was walking my way up, like the little ladders they have, because there's a slide that you can be able to go down with. And I was at the very tippy top right before I got on the slide. I fucking shat myself because I really needed to use the restroom. True fucking story. I shat myself very top, and
Okay.
this is not where.
I was at the top of the slide. I just shit myself, you know.
But yeah, no. So I shot myself, and that's pretty much it. No, I'm playing. So the worst part about it is I had to go down somehow. Either I walk down and potentially it slides out of my pants and lands on the ground, which is not the best option, at least I thought at the time, or I go down the slide. Well, my mom at the time, she was at the end of the slide trying to get me to come down. Well, I was going to be a good child and say, fuck it. I went down the slide.
Oh my god.
And I was good.
Shit.
It was like it wasn't like a little nugget too. It was a fucking log. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Fuck. So I plopped down. As the second I plopped down, just to go down the slide, I can just feel it just go all over the place. And as I was fucking sliding down, fucking just me sliding the fuck down, I can feel it just smearing everywhere in my pants.
Oh god.
Then my mom, she found out. Then she was being, I just had to say this, she was a dick at the time. So she made me tell my babysitter. I was like, why would I need to tell her this? Like, so I told her, and she was like, "Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me." So I didn't really need to tell my babysitter, but it just happened to where I had to tell her. So on the car ride home, I couldn't sit down, right? If I was sitting down, I was literally sitting on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to lay down pretty much the whole entire way home until I can get to the shower and take a shower and wash the shit off.
Oh my god, dude. The only thing I'm imagining is you sliding down the slide and you rolling onto your back, so the shit would just roll up your back. That was my thought process. I was like, oh no.
It was fucking disgusting. It really was. I'm not gonna lie.
Why didn't you tell your mom, hey, Mom, I just shit myself. I don't think I should go down the slide.
I was fucking like 5. I'm not gonna think straight at that point. Like at that point, I'm just trying to not tell anybody I shit myself.
Oh my god. Is this gonna be weird child stories?
I don't.
Gonna happen?
Do you have any weird child stories to tell?
Yeah, I got a few.
All right, go ahead, say one.
Fucking retarded kid. I was retarded. I remember we went to a Chinese food restaurant in a mall court. What is it called? The food court. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
And before we even got food, I threw up on the table. I believe it was outside too, so I know what I was doing. I just threw up on the fucking table.
So
another one. That's a quick one. That was a quick one.
okay.
I believe at daycare, again, I was like 5-ish. All the shit I did was when I was a 5. I ran to the wrong black woman thinking it was my mom. She walked in and she's like, oh, it was so funny too because my mom came in right after her and I looked at the black woman I was hugging. And then I looked at my mom and like, wait a minute, you're not my mom. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you hugging me?
Did you yell out stranger danger?
I mean, I started yelling.
Oh, dude.
I was a shit child.
Oh, you know what? You should have just said fuck it and just took the hug, man. Like.
No, I didn't. I did. I was taking the hugs, but I didn't know my mom was right after her. And I looked. I was like, wait a minute. Who the fuck?
Well, you think about like now, you can't really go up to a random person and give them a hug without getting the corona.
Oh shit! No, I was thinking more like you can't give them a hug without them calling the police or getting stabbed.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right, I think I got another one.
Yeah.
So, what was it? Fuck. Oh, here, you want to hear a scary story?
Sure.
He's like, sure. I don't want to hear it, but yeah, sure.
I will hear it.
So, the house I live in now, I came here probably when I was around like, I would say 11. And I met there's these kids right down the street. I met them, became good friends with them. And they had this dog. A very, very, I wouldn't say a vicious dog because I didn't really know the dog at the time. But it to me, my size at that time, it was a fucking scary dog, right?
Yeah.
So one day I was just chilling with him. I'm not gonna say his real name. I'm gonna call him Andrew. And I was chilling with my guy Andrew. He was the one who owned the dog, and he had one of his friends over. Where I'm just gonna call him Matthew. So Andrew.
Oh, Matthew.
Fucking.
Call him Delcourt.
What'd you say?
Call him Delcourt.
Delcourt. Okay. So
no, don't. Just call him Matthew.
Okay. So Andrew's the one who owned the dog, right? So I was chilling with Andrew. Then Matthew, his friend, came out and started talking with us, and we just having a good time, just chilling. And out of nowhere, I hear a door. No, it was a window. The fucking window broke. It shattered to pieces. Fucking the dog jumped through the window, ran out, and started chasing me and Matthew. Just completely skipped Andrew. Yeah, no, this is a real fucking story. Me and Matthew we were running for our fucking lives. I told him let's go to my fucking house and get in my fucking house so we can stay safe. So at the time, he didn't hear me. So I just booked it all the way to my house, right?
Yeah.
Andrew, he's still just out there fucking running. His ass literally got bit If I can find the video, I will show you. Just because there's a fucking video of it. He literally, as he was running, you can see the dog literally mouth open, bit his fucking ass, and there's literally tooth marks in his fucking ass.
Where the fuck were the people at though? Like, shouldn't there be like someone outside?
Well, like no, that at the time it was just it was just me, Andrew, and Matthew. We were just chilling outside, and the dog broke the window and started chasing us.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it was actually probably the scariest fucking time.
You know that fucking like line where it's like a guy walks into the room and then a dog starts snarling and he's like, "Get your fucking dog, nigga!" And he's like, "No, I don't bite. Yes, I do." That's that. That's literally the whole story.
Fuck it. All right, I have another dog story, which is kind of like sad at the point. So, I was outside working on my riding lawnmower, right? Trying to fix it up, trying to make it to where I can use it to mow. And I see my neighbors across the street or across the little woodway, and their dog got off the leash and they started running. And the dog headed to my house. So I was trying to be like a good neighbor and try to catch the dog. Well, what I didn't know was the dog was a rescue and the dog had previously problems with biting their owners. Well, I didn't know it at the time, so I tried to coax the dog over to me so I can at least grab it. Maybe it was a fucking pit bull. It was a fucking menacing dog. So, I have a mix in my house. Like, to me, I didn't really think of it at the time, but I tried. It was fucking me and the dog were face to face for like good 10 seconds, and I looked straight dead in its eyes. I can tell if I don't run the fuck now, it's going to bite me, and I'm going to have to kill this dog.
How old were you? How old were you?
At the time, I was 16 at the time. That was a recent story.
So yeah, you would have killed the dog.
Yeah, no, I had my knife ready and everything, but it was, you know, the saying of flight or fight response?
Yeah.
At the time, I said, fuck it, I was in flight response. So the dog fucking lunged at me, and I didn't know I had this fucking ability to jump 6 feet, but I did, and I jumped 6 feet over my trash can, and I stayed on top of the trash can until the neighbors came and got the dog. It was the most terrifying experience because my parents, they were inside and they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, no, it's fucking terrifying, I'm not gonna lie.
What's up with you and dogs? Like, them niggas really do not like you.
I don't know, I really don't fucking know.
Dogs don't fuck with you.
Like, alright, I have another fucking story, but I'll save that for the next one. Do you have any more stories you would like to tell?
I have a story about how nature's my bitch.
Yes.
Nature doesn't fuck with me.
Alright, go ahead, say your thing.
Yeah. Some odd reason, no, this isn't really a story, it's just how it is. Some odd reason animals are dead ass don't fuck with me. Like, skunks start running away, fucking possums don't hiss, they just run away. Usually when you get close to a possum, they're supposed to, like, fucking hiss at you and try to be intimidating, but no, this one just, like, bolted. It was like, oh.
Alright, I gotta say two things with that. One, okay, you're fucking lucky because any other person, they'll fucking chase you. And second, you're a big fucking guy, so maybe you just think like if we try to chase this motherfucker, he's probably gonna kill us.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, but it's so funny too, cause like usually they do something and then run away, but no, they just run away. They just don't even try to do the thing they usually do. Like, you know, skunks are supposed to spur you and then run the hell away.
Yeah.
Possums are supposed to hiss and act intimidating and then run away, but they just don't. I remember, this is a story. I remember mowing the lawn and I almost ran over a snake and I'm a shit person for this, but I remember chasing the snake with the fucking lawnmower. It was hilarious.
Alright, so did you at least know what kind of snake it was?
I would say as long as my arm. I don't know what the fuck type of snake it was. I don't think it was venomous at all.
Oh, well, yeah, you're a dick.
You're a dick. No, it was funny, because, like, get the fuck out of my lawn, snake.
Okay.
Like, it isn't a garden snake, though. If it was a garden snake, I would have kept it, because, hey, it's there to eat the bugs. But this is a long-ass snake. Why is it in my yard?
So, when it comes to snakes, that's probably like the one thing I'm most terrified of most. I don't care if I die from anything else, but if I die from a snake, I'll be fucking pissed. I'll come back and haunt whoever fucking there. But yeah, bro. But yeah, no. I think you did the good thing there, and if it was potentially venomous, you killed a potentially venomous snake.
I mean, it was pretty funny because it was like a blender.
Oh, wow.
It got sucked into the rotor blades.
Oh, fuck. Oh, dude. If I ever see a snake, I'm fucking running, bro. Alright. I got a story. This is fucking hilarious. So, one day, I started heating up some food in the microwave, and I was just like, fuck it. I went outside to go tell my mom and dad if they need, like, a water or anything, I'll go give it to them. Because they're outside doing, like, the fire pit and stuff like that. And as I was walking out there, I gave them a hug because I'm a good child. I love my parents. And I was walking back, right? It was completely dark. There's barely no lights besides the porch light and the street light and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I was walking 2 steps away from my fucking steps to get on my porch. I see something brown. I thought it was like a shit or something. And it started slithering. It started fucking slithering.
Yo, we got that slithering shit out here, bro.
Fucking no, I see that shit. I automatically think, oh my gosh, it's a fucking poisonous, venomous, whatever the fuck they're called, venomous ass snake. So I jump fucking 10 feet in the fucking air and I book it to my dad's truck and I just stay on top of that thing. And at the time, my parents, they hear me scream because, like, they think like a bear or a coyote or something like that would potentially kill me is there. Well, it turns out the snake that was literally a foot away from my foot was a cottonmouth, one of the venomous snakes in Virginia.
Like, you fucking got what?
I was fucking like, I'll say a foot away from getting bit by a venomous snake.
What the fuck, bro?
Hear me out. I was so fucking terrified. Like, I think that fucking traumatized me so fucking much that the next day, before, like, after my parents killed it and everything, I had trouble going outside just because, like, that shit was terrifying.
Bro, I don't fuck with snakes, man.
Yeah, me neither. I fucking hate them. They're to me, they're the devil's spawn.
They're the devil's spawn, bro. Any reptile except for maybe lizards are devil spawns. Like, snakes and crocodiles, they can go fuck themselves.
Alright, no, what?
Like, really?
I do give respect to crocodiles because they've been here, like, ever since the dinosaurs and shit like that. But snakes, on the other hand, they can just go die off.
Yeah, I want both of them to die off.
Fucking
Frogs
lizards.
Are fucking, oh.
Lizards are the coolest fucking things, man.
Yeah, but they're cool because they can change colors. They're usually cute looking. But then you got your, like, deranged cousin fucking crocodiles who hiss at you and then run. It's like, really?
Oh, fuck. Alright, so, I got one more story. Do you have another story?
Nah, probably not.
Alright, cool, because this story, I think, is the most weird fucking story ever. But, so one morning, right, I just woke up. It was around like 8 o'clock. I'm tired as fuck. And haven't had my coffee yet, so I didn't have no energy to really do anything. So I let my dog out and my other dog to go pee. I didn't realize it, but there's 2 fucking cats in a little gated area that we let our dogs roam around so they can use the restroom and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Just 2 fucking random cats. I'd never seen these cats before in my life. But my oldest dog, she seen the cats. She books to them tries to, I'm guessing, play with them. But my dog, my personal dog, she sees the cats and she thinks prey, food, lunch. Fucking
Oh no.
my dog, she chases the cat. Well, one of the cats. She gets the cat by its neck, shakes it violently, and breaks its neck. I've never had to pull my dog off anything before, but I literally had to open my dog's mouth to get the cat out of it.
Bro.
Like, that
What
was,
the fuck?
yeah, I know, that was fucking traumatizing. Like, I was like, is my dog okay? Like, I know this cat's most likely gonna die here any second, so.
What the what?
Yes, living in a fucking neighborhood like I live in, you experience all these things.
That's some dumb shit, though. Like, alright. I don't experience shit with animals, mostly. I experience people with white neighbors. So, like, most of my stories is about how a neighbor got pissed at me for just taking a step in their lawn. So.
Yeah, most of my stories is like dying from a snake or.
Fucking watching my dog rip a cat in half.
Okay, I had to dumb down the story a little bit. It technically did not rip it in half. It just broke its neck.
Alright, cool. So watch it do a Mortal Kombat fatality on a cat.
Wait, what'd you say?
A Mortal Kombat fatality on a cat.
I don't fucking know at that point, to be honest. I think it was just like in the fucking mood or like in the mode, like, cause you know sometimes when like animals have to survive, they have to do anything possible to survive. So I'm guessing she just thought, oh, I had to eat this to survive or some random shit like that.
Here's the thing. The only reason that dog would have attacked is if it saw the cat as a threat to its owner or itself. So,
well, it wasn't a threat to me because I wasn't outside at the time when I was fucking like literally at my back door just staring at this whole entire thing happen because like, dude, I was so fucking exhausted. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was happening until I saw the cat fucking flame back and forth.
bro, like, did you feed the dog before?
Well, no, I didn't feed her at all because it was literally like 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, her feeding schedule was like 10 to 2.
So what the fuck? So why did he rip that cat's neck off? What the fuck? Alright.
And know what's a little fucked up about the situation?
What?
Minus the whole thing being fucked up, but my mom, she told me to go deal with it. Like, that was my first time experiencing like something like that, and she told me, hey, go get the shovel and go throw in the woods.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, like, and it was so, it was like, it was weird because it was still alive when I picked it up by the shovel, like,
It was still alive?
Yeah, it was still alive, but by the time I got to the woods, it was croaked. It was gone.
Oh, well.
Wow.
Fine.
Huh. So yeah, I think this podcast is going pretty well, actually.
Shit. What's the time?
We are at like 30 minutes.
30 minutes? What the fuck?
Alright, let's think about it like this because it did take us like 5 minutes for us to actually really get into the podcast, so it's about 25 minutes. So I was thinking we go for another 5 minutes and see what happens, right?
Alright, yeah. You got any more questions, though?
Oh shit, yeah, I have a fucking list I was planning on doing, but I completely forgot.
Oh.
Okay, here's a good one. What is one thing you wish you would have learned from a certain person?
One thing I wish I would have learned?
Yeah, from anybody. So, like, if you're, like, thinking about, like a math teacher or, like, agriculture teacher, like, just, or your parents or something like that.
Even though I know how to use the nail gun, I know how to use a nail gun. Not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Mr. Roberts would let me use the fucking nail gun when I was in carpentry, because I swear to God, using the screws were a pain in my ass.
Why? Would you always script them or something like that?
No, I don't want to say his screwdrivers were shit, but there was only like 2 bits. All right, so I had to go scour and steal someone else's screwdriver that had the right bit for the right screw, and it was fucking annoying. I
Okay.
remember too. I was about to screw something in, and somebody was like, "Hey, yo, can I see this?" I was like, "No." And all right, cool. I'm gonna take this real quick. I was like, "Wait, no." I just said no, nigga. I was about to screw that.
Alright, I'm just gonna point this out. If somebody who's just now joining us is listening to us, they probably think we're talking about sex or some shit.
No, we're not. I'm talking about carpentry, kids.
Oh,
Building.
fuck. Alright, so I have one more question just for you.
Yeah.
So, what is something that you've learned from a certain person that you wish you didn't learn from that person?
I wish I did learn. Oh God, this is. I wish I didn't learn. This is hard. Something I learned that I wish I didn't learn.
No homo.
Those, like, students in class, I don't know their names, but they come up with you like weird facts and shit.
Yeah.
I want to say those niggas. They're weird. They're weird as fuck.
Okay. So, I know this is completely off topic, but do you want to know a weird fact?
No, I don't. I really don't want to know a weird fact, Butch.
Alright, no, we only got like 2 minutes left in the podcast. Just let me tell you. It's gonna be
What is it?
Alright, so you know how giving birth is a very painful experience, right?
Oh my God, I've heard this one. Isn't it where the chick forgets it and they try having birth again?
No, not that at all. So there's a scaling to where you can tell where the pain level of each thing is, right?
Yeah.
So birth is probably on the very tippy top, right?
Yep.
Did you know that if you getting punched in the balls, like a straight jab to the balls, is actually either it was exactly the exact same pain level of getting hit in the balls as giving birth.
Oh, thanks, Butch. I needed to know this.
All right, no, I just bring that up just because if somebody if you ever get a wife or a husband, no, I'm playing. If you ever get a wife or your mama says, "Oh, I gave birth," okay, just punch me in the nuts real quick and we'll be even.
No, okay, you can't do that. You'll be so fucking pissed at you. Like, I'm sorry. You know who pays child support, right? And you're like, okay, I'll shut my mouth.
Oh my goodness. All right, so let me answer the questions real quick, and I think that'll be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is something that no one knows about? All right, we already did that one. What is one thing you wish you would have learned from a certain person? All right, I don't do this anymore, but I wish I would have learned how to roll a joint from Wiz Khalifa. Okay. Here's the opposite.
Okay.
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 What is one thing you wish you would learn from, or wish you wouldn't want to learn from? Or you know what I'm fucking saying, right? I can't read right now, but it's probably. Probably that fact I just told you.
Fact?
That specific fact about the nuts and the birth.
Yeah, you don't want to know that?
I honestly, I really did not want to know that, but someone just called me up like a minute ago before I started this podcast, and he's like, "Hey, want to know something cool?"
Well, okay. Deadass, who the fuck called you just to tell you that?
My dad.
All right, you know what? That's a dad thing. That's a dad thing.
So I think we're gonna end the podcast right here, man. All right. Do you want to end this off for us?
Sure. Go check out Bamo's fucking Instagram and shit. Of course, subscribe subscribe, like the video, comment down in the comment section below, and shit, see you next time.
Peace.
Peace. Are you good?
Yeah, we're good, bro.